times.
So we're just keeping it real. So do you even understand that more? What I was saying to that even when your album comes out, we do want people to appreciate it, and but we want to, like your mother said, channel that energy and give God the glory. Because if you just keep it all here and you start to thinking you're like this, you're gonna be striking the wrong pose.
Well, I do believe in thanking God for what He's done for me. Because I do know that without God, I wouldn't have this talent. I do know that when I write songs, that it was written before I was born that I would write them. So, if I ever do win an award or anything, the first thing that will come out of my mouth is I'd like to first give thanks to my Father in heaven. Because without Him, it wouldn't be possible for me to do the things that I do. So, in saying that, I know I'm not God. I do know that. I try to live my life as much as possible towards how God did. But if anything, I try to steer people not so much into worshiping me. I don't mind people admiring me, but not worshiping me. I like them to worship God.
Okay, so what you're saying right now, it sounds like you understand.
Yeah.
Because this is going to happen. I might be the first person that, like, this is like the longest interview you've ever had so far in your life, and you're always going to be on the stage because it's just the way it was ordained since the beginning of time. Just like you said, but even the songs that you're writing, they were already written because God already knew.
Yeah.
So if you're walking in His will, you're going to be doing things that He already planned. So I appreciate what you just said, and I just want to make sure that the teens your age really see the realness in you, not the perfectness, but the realness. Because I don't want them to think, because your answers and the tone of your voice, all of it is seeming like I got it all together. It really, you're coming across just like this, and you're answering just right, and you sound trained. Who are you really? Let it out, girl. Let's hear you laugh.
Stop, Money Bear.
I know you like gum, and your gum's green.
And
At least this time, you're keeping it real. I want them to know that besides that side of you, that the real side of you. I mean, it's almost like seeing, when we see Michael Jackson, we only see the part that would just be interviewed. His hands were always, most of the time, behind his back. Not always, because I didn't see every interview. He always like very soft. You put out that one on stage, electricity, baby, as you know. So if we wanted to see the real you, not the real you, like you, that I right now, to me, I feel like I'm entertaining the professional part of you. And right now I have a professional side, but I'm not just trying to show them that. What's another side of you?
I already like this because my mom trained us to sit a certain way, talk a certain way. So I didn't know it was like a loose interview. So now I can just be like,
there she is. Relax. We want to keep it real to show them that when they do see that, they're going to see that side.
You keeping it real by you chewing that gum?
You're keeping it real. You are. And just what you said and how you said it. Just so, because I want this show to help people so they can see, I'm just like her. Maybe I can do it. Because if they see you and you're already at to perfection, they won't know the steps. It just seemed like, okay, I'm not. She's already right there. I don't know nothing else. So if I'm not right there, then maybe it's not meant. It took years of practice.
And still more to do. I mean, for all of us, not just picking on you.
Right.
I'm saying that's for everybody.
I didn't take that personal. I felt like you.
Yeah, for all of us.
Because you can always learn more. You don't ever stop learning. You learn something new every day. So I'm not perfect. I could name a list of my imperfections, but what you gotta know how to do is to conduct yourself and compose yourself, and always learn from your mistakes and do better every time.
Let me tell you something, baby. I feel like I'm interviewing your mama, because girl, you coming up with it, but I love it. I see. One thing we are seeing is the training, because she is born to be on stage, born to be a star. So I hope you're watching Barbra Streisand. You know who Barbra Streisand is? Have you ever seen any of her movies or watched some of her concerts?
I might have. I think I have. mother talks about her.
I don't think she has. I haven't showed her her great things yet. But Barbara can blow.
Barbara can blow. I'm gonna put some names out there and tell me what comes to your mind.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go just like this. Okay. Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah. Say a song. Or
just no. Say just whatever comes to your mind.
I will always love you.
I will always love you.
Yeah.
When you watched her as an entertainer, an inspiring entertainer, what did you get out of just watching the entertainer side of Whitney Houston?
Anointed.
Anointed?
No.
I'm sorry.
And what about you? That's real too. That's what kids do too.
Yeah.
They want the show. You want the show, girl? Tell it. I want the show, Mama.
Well, I saw beauty. I saw an angelicness, a fragileness, a sereneness. When you saw Whitney, as you did say, she always looked so together, like I'm Whitney Houston. But when you really get down to it, she really wasn't happy with a lot of the things that people would say about her. And how
see, there goes that fan thing. That's why you get that you get
She's,
that part right.
She got a chance to see her interview, and she got a chance for Whitney to. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. So how you know?
Now we're getting the real one. See?
How you know is because Whitney shared this with us, so it's from her own words. So that's important because it's not just your feelings. You know that. And
what I love right now, this is like real. Now that's like the real you, because like if I'm talking to you or I'm looking at you, but it's a whole thing. Whoever you could jump in. There is no. I don't even have to finish my sentence. I mean, you could just come on in. I'm not gonna that's it. I quit. I will never interview you again. You're so rude. I was talking. I had the floor. So the real. You're being just like a teenager right now, because most teenagers would be, Mom. It's almost like she was talking to me and I wasn't even finished.
Yeah, that's how I was like, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, and see, now that's really keeping it real. And a mother does jump on in and handle it. I mean, she's keeping it real too. So can we all just keep it real? So I even like that. Isn't that real? Because a lot of parents go through that, and sometimes kids get popped for that. You just didn't get popped. Girl, I'm talking right now. Say excuse me. Okay, but it's an interview for the whole family. But is that what you have? I think that's wonderful what you have to say about Whitney Houston. Are you? Yeah. Okay, I got it because I have another name.
Okay.
Girl, we didn't already mention his name. Michael Jackson. I know you boo-hooed when he cried. I know you did. You don't even know him.
I fainted.
Why did you faint?
Because at first the kids at school would be so mean and cruel. They'd be like, oh, Michael Jackson's this, Michael Jackson's that, Michael Jackson's this, and so many mean things. And they always said Michael Jackson's going to die. Michael Jackson's dead already and everything. So when they told me, oh my gosh, Veronique, Michael Jackson died, I was like, are you guys serious? Like, come on, just leave the guy alone. But then they're like, no, really, Veronique, he died. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. And so when they turned on the radio and said, it's just been announced that Michael Jackson had a cardiac arrest and he died, I just let go. I was in total shock. I didn't know what to do.
You had a car accident?
No, it's a heart attack.
Oh.
And so, and also he used to say he was the loneliest person on earth. And nobody looks at Michael Jackson as lonely because he has all these brothers and sisters, and he's famous, and he goes out, and everybody, oh, Michael, everybody knows Michael. But I've noticed that when you're with celebrities, you don't act the way you would if your friend was sitting next to you. You treat them differently. Like if Michael Jackson spilled something on your white carpet and there's grape juice, you'd be, oh, that's okay, Michael. But if your kid does it, it's game time. So, I feel that he's a great entertainer. I really feel bad that he would have to go out the way he did. But I know now that he's at peace. He's done his thing. He doesn't have to worry about fans chasing him around anymore.
He's free.
He can walk in the gates of heaven without somebody mobbing him or pulling out his hair. So he's at peace now. And I just thank God for that. He doesn't have to deal with all these lawsuits and lies and the media. He can just be at peace with the Father in heaven.
What is it when you hear the name Michael Jackson? What?
Outstanding.
Moonwalk.
Misty.
Moonwalk. Shiny glove.
Misty?
Misty.
What?
You said outstanding. Misty.
Because I'm outstanding team.
Oh.
Never Neverland. He let us go there twice. Oh my gosh. He was cool.
I didn't even get to go there once. That's a bummer.
Because he wasn't born yet. But he let us go.
Who's he?
Michael Jackson did. He let us come in.
Why, did you have to get his permission? Why she said
I would take a lot of kids. He allowed me to take kids that I was dealing with because I was teaching in the inner city and whatnot, and then I also was a choreographer for Little Miss African American Princess, and we were blessed to take 2 busloads of children at 2 different times to Neverland, and that was a wonderful, wonderful time.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I could know what the bathroom was. I could know what rides were.
It was
I know
yesterday.
what the movie theater was.
It was yesterday.
Man, that was great.
It
was
was
great.
yesterday.
I remember his llama had spit at one of the kids, and elephants were spraying water.
Did you get to meet him?
No, didn't get a chance to meet him.
I wish we could have.
What would you have done? I mean, you already fainted when you fainted and didn't know.
Well,
what would you have done if you would have met him?
Shake his hand, asked him for advice.
Would you would have?
Yeah.
Would you have been staring at him?
No. No, I'm not like that. Like, that's crazy. I mean, not crazy. I mean, it's just, when you do that, see, when you're around a celebrity and you act cool, you know, you're mellow.
Well, look how I'm acting. You guys are celebrities. Look how I'm acting.
They respect you more.
I feel at home.
You could be like, you could get more so connected with them. But when you start going, it's like, oh, fan, you know, hi, how are you? But they don't say friend, it turns to fan. So I would have been like, oh, cool, Mike, you're great. Can you teach me your dance?
Well, what do you want? You know, you're going to be coming up with your album, your CD. You want the screamers? Or you want people that may want to ask you, you know, questions, interview you, or at least try to get something from you so that they can make it in life?
Well,
Which one do you want?
I
can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't sleep.
Three words. Get away.
What do you want?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
I haven't experienced it.
You want to experience it just a little bit and then chill?
I don't know what I want yet because I haven't fully experienced.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the nominees are.
What?
And the winner is?
Me.
So, yeah.
Do you already have a note, something that you've already wrote, so that when you do win and they call you up, can you see yourself walking up?
Yeah.
Saying,
I know what I'm going to say.
I want to first thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and to my mother who believed in me, who was always there, and to my fans. Without you, I wouldn't be here. So let's give it up, and I have to go. I have so much to say, but I know they're going to cut me off because the commercial's coming. Just stay tuned because my next album's coming up. It is going to be better than the first. Give it up. You know, I found out in life that to really get something done, you have to first believe. That's right, you. I had to, and you have to. You see, I learned that I had the gift of music inside of me, but I thought in order to get it out, I needed to find someone to play it for me. I needed someone else to sing it, someone else to write it. They needed to sit down and listen to what I had to say. But I would still be waiting if I was waiting for that list of things to happen. So I found out that I had to be the person to listen to myself, my inner self, and get the job done. You know what? All things are possible. If you only believe, yeah, all things are possible. If you only believe, yeah. all things are possible if you only believe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. If you only believe. Yeah. I mean to tell you, this girl is such a blessing to the community. Reverend Veronica Martindale, this is my sister. As you can see, or maybe you can't, but that's her right there. By all that light, I know you can't tell because it's all blurry, but trust me, that's her. You see her name? You see her name? Yeah, that's her. That's her right there. Reverend Veronica Martindale. I love it. Stay tuned.